University Federal Credit Union. Local to Utah, loyal to you.
Welcome back to Talk 365, coming at you from Fitcon 2017. I'm Holly Love, Mr. Trip Mitchell, the fabulous Mr. Trip Mitchell. Thank you so much for joining me. It is Saturday today, day 2, and going around everything is competitions everywhere. It's so much high energy, it's so much fun. But I got so much content yesterday that I'm telling you about what happened day 1.
What is this right here?
So I have a question for you, Trip Mitchell. Have you heard of antler spray?
I have.
In what form? What have you heard about antler spray?
That if let's say you haven't had a date in 40 years and you really want to gear up for a date, you'll have antler spray on. Because that way, if the women don't like it, at least you'll meet a doe.
Wow, impressive. Pulled that right out. Okay, no. Antler spray was a product that came out of Utah, and DOS Labs, they created this product. It basically flushes your body of lactic acid, and they considered it to be illegal in professional sports. So all of a sudden it got this huge buzz in the NFL because one of the players in the NFL got deemed in trouble. This company blew up, and now they have even grown into a cooler company. I've got all the great information about antler spray and more coming at you right now. Check it out. Hey everybody, I am at DOS Labs with Jose and Jeff. These guys are the makers of Bucked Up. What a name, boys. Tell me a little bit about yourselves.
My name is Jeff Gardner. I have been into internet marketing for a long time, and I'm the one that helps us market and advertise online, and also very big on Instagram.
Okay, and Jose?
My name's Jose Reyes. I have a background in supplements, nutrition, biology, and we all just kind of wear many different hats here at Bucked Up. So, thin to win, so we all kind of dabble in everything around here.
So now you guys basically have a really interesting story because pretty much your company, DOS Labs, this is a line in that company, and you have such a cool story of how that came to be.
So we were internet marketers, and we were also buying domain names, and we were selling some products, and we came across the name Deer Antler Spray in a Sports Illustrated article, and we developed a whole product line around it. We had never heard of it, and it was only $7 to buy the domain, so it was purchased. However, nobody had ever heard of Deer Antler Spray, and they didn't know what it was.
Except for hunters, and that's for a whole different reason than what you guys use it for.
Correct.
Because that involves urine and stuff, and that's not in this. At least that's what you said.
Not urine, no.
Okay.
But the product works really good for recovery.
Okay.
And for especially sports injuries.
Okay.
And so we got the domain and got it up and running and sourced the product, and we are making 2 sales a day.
I think we have to take a little pause and go to Jose. Jose, explain Deer Antler Spray and Velvet.
So traditionally it's been used in holistic Chinese medicine for thousands of years. Lately it's become really popular in the US because an NFL player the week of the Super Bowl allegedly got caught taking it, and it is a banned substance in the NFL. The reason it's banned is they say it gives you an unfair competitive advantage in your recovery state. It literally comes from the velvet that is on the deer antlers while they're growing. Deer antlers are organs, and these are mammals that are regrowing organs every year for mating season. So the deer are never harmed during the process. They live on federally protected reserves in New Zealand. They are then sedated, and then their antlers are removed, and the velvet is harvested, and then we purchase the velvet. We put it into a nanotech patented spray. So you shake it up, you spray it underneath your tongue for bioavailability, which is how we get it into the bloodstream, which is where you see the results in your recovery, because it's a vital growth hormone in our body that we produce in our sleep. The older we get, the less we produce. Let me ask you this, are you ever under stress?
No, I am always chill.
Okay, well that's great. Normally cortisol suppresses your hormone production, so maybe we're not producing enough IGF-1, we're not recovering, our metabolism slows down, and maybe that's not why we're getting the results.
I'm gonna need the spray in a Camelback when I leave. Okay.
So that's kind of the rundown. So the spray is led into pre-workouts and other things like that, but that's kind of how it came to be.
So what's cool about you guys and this whole thing is you were working with GNC, and you were studying companies and what was good and what was bad and what was great in things. You guys came together, and obviously when this whole thing happened with the NFL player who had such incredible obviously recovery success that they had to ban him and he got in all kinds of trouble. All of a sudden, the product that nobody heard of, something happened, right?
We were selling 2 bottles a day. When he got accused, they were mentioning it every 5 minutes on ESPN, and every 5 minutes another 100 people to the site.
Oh, that's so
Because
awesome.
we own the domain called deerantlerspray.com. And we sold 2,500 bottles in one day. And GNC saw the site as well and said, we got to have this in our store because everybody's requesting it. And they bypassed some of the red tape that takes a long time. And we were able to get our product into every GNC store in the States.
And then you stole Jose from GNC.
And we definitely stole Jose from GNC. It was a good purchase.
Which I don't blame you for a minute. So since this whole awesomeness that has happened with the deer antler spray, you have come up with some more lines. You want to tell me a little bit about those?
Yeah, so the thing we have Bucked Up, it's our pre-workout. So what's really cool about Bucked Up is we fully disclose everything that's in it. So if it's not for you, it's not for you, but most people it's for them, but you can decide for yourself. A big trend in supplements is to put a proprietary blend where you don't know how much of each ingredient is in it. If you're getting the effective clinical dose, if there is how much caffeine might be in it, these are all vital things that you need to know. So we fully disclose everything. We're GMP certified, which means that our manufacturer is audited, make sure there's no fraud going on. We don't mix it ourselves. That would be a conflict of interest. So GMP certified, non-proprietary blend, tastes amazing.
Clinical studies on a lot of our ingredients, which sets us apart. We put the clinical dose. It may cost a little bit more, but we know that's what the human studies have been done on, and it gives you real results the first time you take it.
Yeah. So I know a little bit about the whole herbal thing and how you can basically put like a pinch of feverfew in an entire batch of dandelion, which is super cheap. So you're taking an herb that's very, very expensive and you're like mixing it with something that's very cheap. And so that is sort of where the FDA, because it doesn't step in, that is something that means a lot to me personally, to know that you are very open, you are very, everything is right here, and that is really cool.
Yeah, so on top of that, our ingredients, they are clinically proven trademarked ingredients, so they have human studies behind them, and we put them at the dose that the studies were done at and fully show you. So creatine free, so great for men, great for women, those who want creatine, get it at the clinical dose separately, which we also offer.
Very cool. So tell me what other products you've got.
So we've got weight loss, we got multivitamin, we've got a creatine line that we just came out with, and we have BCAAs. So you can see all of this online at buckedup.com.
And you are willing to give people a little deal who saw this on Talk 365. What do they need to do?
They just need to come to the website, enter the code TALK365, and we'll give them 25% off anything they order.
Thank you. That's awesome. That is like the best deal ever. 25% off your entire order. We love that. You would have to actually be here at the show to get a deal like that. So thank you. That's really cool. And then we're going to go ahead and put some of this spray in a Camelback for me. And you and I are going to talk about how stressed I really am and the whole cortisol thing and how I can lose like 30 pounds and we're going to make me awesome, right?
It's all that guilt you just got built up from over the years. We'll take care of it.
Awesome. I love it. I'm ready for it. All right, you guys. So buckedup.com. Definitely check out the antler spray and all of their brand new product line. Boys, pleasure to meet you. And I look forward to seeing how everything goes down with your company in the future.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.